My name is Linda Parra, president of Nuestra Gente Community Projects and a radio host producer of Nuestra Gente radio show. Nuestra Gente Community Projects is a Latino nonprofit organization that provides health programs and promote Latino artists on this area. We had a lot of community events on our area, like First Friday, that is every Friday of the month, the Sofia Quintero Center, where the community get together.
This event is the first Friday. We celebrate the first Friday of every month, celebrate our Latino culture, art and music, and the purpose of doing that is to bring the community together, celebrate with the majority culture as well as our Latino culture. Just our art, our music, sharing with one another, networking. We thought it would be a wonderful idea to at least once a month invite the community to share with us in this building. It's the center or the heart really of our Latino community, and we wanted to make it a place where the majority community as well as the Latino community knew that they could come and find the Latino culture celebrated. So
also we had the South of the Border Festival in St. Pierre and St. Paul Festival that are on August. We had the Midwest Latino Fest on June, where all the community get together. Those are few of the festivals and the events where the community get together and enjoy with families and friends. Nuestra Gente Community Projects provide health programs and promote Latino artists as Joe Martinez and Ricardo Quińónez. Now we are going to introduce one of our Latino artists as Joe Martinez.
Dun, dun.
My name is Joe Martinez, and I was born and raised in Toledo. This is my neighborhood right here that I was born in. Well, I grew up in a basic all Hispanic family, Mexican family. I mean, there was a bunch of us. 5 brothers and 6 sisters, that's a lot. And I had a good childhood until I got a little older. I became a street kid and got in trouble here and there. And landed me in, I was incarcerated for a spell. And that's where I became an artist. I learned how to draw cartoons, and just one thing led to another, and here I am. Well, I'm basically a Hispanic artist. In other words, I'm a culture artist, but I kind of like touch up on everything. I do everything because I feel that any artist is a painter or whatever should be able to draw whatever, paint whatever at any given time. To me, it's just a spiritual thing. To me, it makes me function. It's like my right hand. If I wouldn't have that, I probably wouldn't. I don't know. Now, well, I work, and any spare time I got, I'm either here or my studio at home drawing or painting. And I always have like 3 or 4, maybe 5 paintings going on at one time. So sometimes there's not enough hours in a day, But and as far as incarcerated, it was like a freedom because I was able to spend maybe 6, 7, 8 hours on a painting and not be there. I'd be somewhere else traveling. And while I was incarcerated, I had the opportunity to paint with another artist named Faustino Gonzalez. But he taught me a lot, and we did 30 murals within the institution. So I picked up a lot, and I really turned into more than I expected. Wow, this is the first time I've been back in this institution since 2003. Just to sit back and look at this mural I've done, me and my buddy Faustino Gonzalez. It's amazing. I can't believe it. I'm even back in here without handcuffs. And so from here, our whole painting everything is mapped out for us. The warden has us mapped out from spot to spot, and we have so much feedback from the staff and the inmates that are giving us suggestions and what they like to see and what they not like to see, because their families are the ones taking pictures in front of it. So we started into the camp, and we moved into the institution. We had to do the state seal. We did the state seal on the entry, and then we moved on to the officers' dining room. We did a French cafe in the hallway, and it took a couple months to do that. And we moved on the inside, and we did 3 murals in there. I mean, just one mural after another, but I really enjoyed being able to. This is my college of art, because I was able to express myself. I was never told exactly what to do, just to express ourselves the best we could with what they gave us, and this is what we came up with. And every mural comes out beautiful to me. Well, it was like I started drawing cartoons for my kids while I was incarcerated, you know, because they didn't read or write, so I would send them cards and little pictures of cartoons that I drew for them, never knowing that I was an artist. It just was something that I liked doing. And then from them cartoons, I took it a step further and went into chalks and paints, and I've been at it ever since. It became a passion, you know. So I kind of have my kids to thank for it, I guess. And you can see that. Well, I do any kind of portraits, faces, but like I said, my passion is Hispanic art, you know, just different, more like heritage, I guess. And that's what I feel more comfortable doing, but I enjoy doing all kinds of arts because I'm challenging myself on a daily basis doing different styles and different things. So, but basically it's Hispanic art is my passion. Oh, yeah, that's Pancho Villa and Zapata. My sister's from San Antonio, and she sent me these pictures. And these, you know, so I took them and I combined them together because this is like a one-of-a-kind painting. You've never seen these guys in the same picture, and I try to like instill our heritage within our kids and our community. So I do things like that and whatever, you know, to kind of keep the community, the heritage alive within the kids, and they see it, they think it's cool, so it's kind of like gives them pride, you know. But I enjoy doing it.
Present and to talk about their projects, about what they're doing in the community, and of course to be here talking on the show.
First of all, I want to say thank you to Linda and our organization, Nuestra Gente, and for giving us the opportunity to be able to come out here and let you know a little bit about ourselves and what we do. We kind of work in the community doing murals and whatever people want done, we're here to do it. And we're in our studios daily, and our doors are open to anybody in the community. If you need to just try to express yourself through painting or drawing or whatever it be. But first of all, it starts out with Linda.
I know that I can come with your picture.
Exactly.
And Ricardo.
Well, I just want to say that, thank you very much, for the opportunity and the space, to say something to the community. And also, I think the job that you are doing here in Nuestra Gente, I think is great. I have visited your website and I have seen on the project that you have been working very positive to the community. And I will invite, all people out there who are listening to the radio to visit Linda's Parra's and Nuestra Gente website, so you can be aware of what's going on.
Let me mention, what is the website? It's www.nuestragentecommunityprojects.org. Nuestragentecommunityprojects.org. That is NUESTRAGENTE communityprojects.org.
That's everybody got that?
My name is Ricardo Quińónez Alemán. I'm from Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua, Mexico.
That's in the border of Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua, and El Paso, Texas. My hometown, it's a population of 1.5 million, and that's where my family lives. To talk about my work is really complex. It's really complex in terms of concepts. I can talk my work in terms of religion. I can talk my work in terms of political. I can talk my work in terms of social. And I think it's easy. I mean, whoever see the work, they can really capture. I mean, they can really perceive that in that sense. So basically, what I try to what I really want to capture in my work, it's pain, suffering, hopeless. I really want to kind of capture those kind of emotions, because I think that people, and I think in general people, all of us, because we're human beings, we experience all kind of emotions, and I believe that at least one time we have experienced a time where we have been in shadows, and we have experienced pain, and I love to explore that area of a human condition. So I decided to okay, I'm gonna work as a food artist, so I'm gonna try to survive as a food artist. So I got the idea of maybe offering classes to here in the community. I mean, for two people who wants to learn a little bit more about art. So I decided to offer classes a month ago. I just started. I mean, it's going kind of a little bit slow, but I think but at least it's happening in that sense. And now I'm combining that with a class, basic class, drawing class that I'm teaching at the Wins.
Sin tener mucha, si lo mueven así.
Yeah, that's a good question. Actually, it is. Actually, the whole intention of the work actually is all artists have different intentions. I mean, all artists have a different motives of why they create the work. I mean, some artists, they do and create work because of a living. Some artists, they love to paint flowers or landscapes, and in terms of more marketing in that sense. I think my intention with my work is some kind of a quest. I mean, kind of trying to kind of figure out, I mean, a little bit about myself and a little bit about other people. But the main intention is to expose, I mean, the work to the public. It's really for the public to see, I mean, what's going on with the paintings, and it has a strong message. It has a really strong message, and I think that message is to people to think about what is human being. I think in these times we're living like so fast. There's so much information and internet, television, and video games, and the rhythm of life is like so fast that sometimes people, they're not aware of what's happening in other places. I mean, there are wars, there are crimes and everywhere, and I have like this feeling that somehow humans are kind of desensitized themselves. So with this work, I'm trying to kind of confront my work with people, and for me, I'm trying to kind of make some kind of a slap in their faces that, okay, this is really happening. I mean, there's people that really pass through this, and the whole thing, the whole idea is for people to really think about what we are. That we are people who suffer, that we are happy, that we have emotions, and that we have to be sensitive to, I mean, different issues. And when people bring themselves to the work, I learn more about the work. I learn more about myself, and I learn more about, I mean, them when they make comments. So even from the people, they come and say, well, I don't like your work because it has so much tragic. It has so much death in it. I mean, I do respect those kind of comments because they are honest comments, and they really make me think about what I'm doing, and about I mean, the personality of the person. I mean, so I think in that sense, and when people make comments, opinions about the work, I accept everything and as the same. I'm not the artist that I want to hear the good things and then kind of close my ears to bad things. Otherwise, I mean, I would be lying to the work. With the artwork, I'm trying to be the most honest I can be to the work, because if I'm not, then I'm not going to be able to reach the viewer. I'm not going to be able to give him or deliver that message that is in the work. So I have to be completely honest with myself, like really honest with myself, and I have to be honest with the work. And again, there's also like a knife with a double edge, that even that I'm saying I have to be honest with the work and with the viewer, not always is, because I won't even on this, I mean, document, I won't tell you, I mean, what is the real reason of why I make this work. I mean, what is the real reason? I mean, I can explain you what the work is about, but I cannot tell you what is the real reason, because I still don't know what's the real reason. I'm still in the quest of looking for that kind of a reason. And sometimes I think that once I found that reason, maybe I'll stop making art. Maybe I'll start painting horses. Maybe I'll start painting still lifes, in that sense, or painting flowers in that sense. But I think,
yeah, Ricardo Quińónez has been here before, and he's come back again to us. He again is a great believer in the Quintero Center. His art is a little more, it's not realist in a sense, but it is basically a form of art that makes you think. His art is not going to be, you know, the kind of art that Joe prints, but his art is going to be the art that is going to make you look at that piece of art, get that interpretation from the piece of art, and basically expand your thought process regarding how that art is created and how that art impacts on the overall Hispanic community. And a lot of that art is connected to the Hispanic community. And in that fashion, he provides a great service to us. Joe has been involved with the Quintero Center for quite some time. He has assisted us in a lot of projects, and his love is the arts. And he has brought art exhibits here to the Quintero Center, which we're really, really fortunate to have him around. His art, as Lourdes indicated, is more down to earth. It's more realistic than it is impressionist type art. And he captures a lot of the old Hispanic settings. A lot of them are charros, a lot of them are Southwest or Mexican type print. And he captures that realism in a fashion that the population here, or the people that attend here, connect with him and with the arts.
As we were sharing earlier, one of the things that we did, the Sofia Quintero Art and Cultural Center Board, one of our purposes was to organize and unite the Latino artists. We're doing that also with the Latino musicians, but with the Latino artists, we started with them first. They know that they have a home here. They have an organization that they have monthly meetings, and they organize their artwork and exhibit their artwork through the center. Through that venue, through that organization, Ricardo Quińónez, Alemán, as well as Joe Martinez, became a very active participants of that organization. Joe Martinez, for example, just has across the street, he has his studio, and also across the street from our center, Ricardo Quińónez also has his studio. In fact, I'm one of his art students. He provides art classes. Ricardo does every Saturday from 1:30 to about 4. And he has made himself available to the community to teach art. And I think it's really wonderful. And his class is growing, but he has also exhibited at La Galeria, which is across the street from the Quintero Center. And the same way Joe Martinez has embraced the community children around here, and he has allowed them to come to his studio and learn about art and murals, and he engages the students, the young people, especially during the spring and summer. But those two Latino artists are one of our distinguished artists in the community, and they have really helped us to motivate young people and also the older generation into the appreciation of art.
Through the whole thing, I've really been taken by it, because I never thought that I would become to this point, and I never dreamed that my art would take me to this point. But on the flip side, I would hope that some kid, some woman, some whoever it may be, that sits down and see that whatever you do can become a positive if you push it to that point. And I enjoy doing art now. Back then I didn't. So it's kind of really, it's took me for a whole different, it's brought my art to another level, so to speak. And I think that now I'm more enthused than I was when I was painting before.